Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I recently moved house. If you cannot already tell by the background, or if you haven't seen my previous video, then you may not know. But I thought it could be nice if we built my house in The Sims 4 and designed it. So I'm not going to be doing the outside of the house, I am just going to be doing the floor plan, but I thought it could be a fun way for us to decorate the interior of the house. Now, I have already decorated some parts, so we do have furniture here already, but I'm going to recreate it in Sims, and for rooms where we haven't completely finished them, I thought it could be nice to design it in The Sims, so we've got some sort of an idea, and maybe it will give me an idea of how I want to put things, where I want to put things, maybe if I want to move things. So let's get started. The shape of the house is a little bit of an odd one, but I'm going to try my best and we will see how this works. We have got a bay window in the front. I do have a floor plan. I'm not going to be showing it just for like privacy reasons, but we do have a floor plan that I'm going off of. So this is the front room, and this is kind of what it looks like. This is a fireplace. It is a decorative fireplace. There are actually a few decorative fireplaces in the whole build itself. So this then comes through into the dining room, which is similar in terms of it has another fireplace and it is a similar layout, except it doesn't have a bay window. This hallway is definitely not as long as this, but I'll show you how it kind of works in a minute. From the dining room, we then come through into the kitchen area, which is kind of this shape. It is a bit of a small kitchen, but we've made it work, so it'll be fun. So the staircase is sort of about here. Okay, and then upstairs, this is the bathroom. We then have another hallway, which is probably not as big as I'm making it out to be. No, it's not. That's the hallway. This is my office that we are currently in. There's another fireplace in here. And then this is our bedroom. So this is actually a second bedroom, but obviously we've made it into my office. And we will put a sofa bed, so when people come to visit, they've got somewhere to sleep. Okay, so the stairs are sort of around here. This is actually like not this wide. I'm unsure how to do this. Okay, maybe let's just make it one. Let's also light up the rooms. These rooms do have like different lights. It's not saucer lights, but I'm just gonna go with the saucer lights because they are trusty, they work. This room is definitely not as big as this. I'm gonna bring that in one. Also this is on that side because that's where the walkway is. Okay, let's get the doors in. So we've got a door entering into, this is the dining room. And then there is a door entering here into the lounge living area. We actually do not use this door, and I will explain why in just a second. And then between these two rooms, we've got these lovely like French doors. So there is a connection in, luckily. This actually isn't a door, and that is like an archway. And this actually goes down. And then upstairs, we've got the door here. Oh, wait, this all needs to move over either one to the right or one to the left. Oh, Taz, you silly goose. Okay, I don't know why that took an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure out, but this is kind of what it's like. These two fireplaces are the same size, but I had this wall here out a little bit more and it just didn't, it seemed too big. So I've moved that in, but yeah, ignore that. So we've got a bay window kind of dealio here. Got this sort of a window out here. Actually, it's probably smaller than that one. I'd say it's actually probably more like this. And then in the kitchen, I can't really find anything that matches what's kind of there. So I'm just going to go with like this for now. That's a window there. And then upstairs, we've got a window here in the bathroom, sort of like there. There is a big sort of window here in my stream room. I would say it's kind of there. And then this seems too big. But anyway, we've got a window there and then a window there. And then downstairs, we've got beautiful like exposed wooden floors, sort of like this. Like that's going to be the most accurate one that we can get. This is a custom content Praline Sims floor as well. And then the wallpaper is kind of like boarding with wallpaper. It's kind of like a grey neutral tone. But I don't know if I'm going to find anything that really sort of matches. Let's start on the front room. So this is where I have been spending most of my time. We have got this kind of like TV stand in that corner, and then Alex brought his TV along with him. Oh, I forgot to put the fireplaces in. So they're quite like old looking decorative fireplaces. It's not really like that. It's sort of more this style, I would say. Except this one in here is white. It's prettier than that one. I'd say that one's more like that. I might pull that in. Actually, I might pull that forward and do it like this. Okay, let's do that for now. I'm going to yoink this because it's a similar one up here. In this corner, we've got a cute looking decorative monkey lamp, which actually it's similar. It's different to this. It's got a gold stand. The lampshade is like a creamy color, and then there's a monkey kind of like hanging off the side of the stand. It's really, really nice. We actually got it from Dunelm. I might do that as to represent the monkey lamp. And then we've also got a plant pot that actually at the moment does not have a plant in it, but it's similar. It's nicer looking than this. It's kind of like, actually it's more like sort of again nicer than this, but this kind of plant pot. Now we just need to find a nice plant to go in it, but let's just put that in the corner there. Our sofa is a chaise sofa, so I think I'm going to use these sectional sofas that came with Dream Home Decorator to represent it. I will decorate the living room and then I will actually show you a picture of what it looks like. Yeah, I don't want that. I want a corner. Oh yeah, like that. So it's sort of like that, except this looks really bad. And basically the reason that we are keeping this door shut is because we mismeasured well, we didn't mismeasure. We knew we were getting it anyway, but because we are lucky enough to have this door here, we knew that it wouldn't matter if we cover the door, and our sofa is like just big enough that it goes over the door and we can't keep that door permanently open. But we don't mind. It's whatever works, you know. We then have like a coffee table here and a blue and gold rug. Our rug is actually similar to this design. This is pretty spot on, except this is gold and not white. There is a mirror over the fireplace that actually like came with the property. It's our landlord's. So that has to stay, and that is up there. But I think at the moment, this is pretty much how our living room is looking. We did buy a Christmas tree actually yesterday morning. So once that is all like, once we're ready to put that up, that will eventually go there. But we're not going to do that now because it's not in the house. But that is what our living room looks like. So you can see the blue sofa is very different to the Sims one, but that kind of gives you a little bit of a brief view of what it looks like. Okay, I've also realized in this room the fireplace is white as well, so I'm gonna get rid of that and get this one in. Apparently I don't know my own house. The front bit is kind of like that. We then have a oak wood dining table, sort of similar to that actually, except it doesn't have like a bit in the middle. It's kind of just goes down. Let's do that for now. And then we've got these oatmeal-y fabric-y chairs. If you follow me on my Instagram story, about a month or so ago, you might have seen me put up a poll to decide between two sets of chairs to go for, and we ended up going for the oatmeal one. This isn't really it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get any sort of accurate kind of match. So it's kind of like a creamy light brown color chair, and that is how the living room looks at the minute. Radiators, now that I know where all of them are. So there is one here. There's also one behind that sofa, and in the kitchen it is there. Right now, this is an accurate representation of what this corner of the room looks like. I mean, I am building it for how it is now, and right now we've got boxes in this particular corner, so that's how I'm going to do it. Over here we've got a load of like cluttery bits, so bits that we couldn't fit in any like cabinets, and as of right now we've got two clothes areas here hanging up the washing, so that's going to go there. I also realised I've just missed a door. That is the door that is our washing machine. It is literally just a washing machine as well, so I'm just going to mark that in as that. We currently have a load of random boxes under the stairs. There's things like mop and broom, and then we've got the massive ironing board and the iron to go with it, and then there are a load of like boxes of tools, boxes and crates. So let's like put something like this to represent those, because my man has got a lot of tools. I was expecting maybe like one box of tools, but no, this man has about 3 boxes of tools, 1 crate of tools. It's a never-ending cycle. So these are all of his toolboxes, and then we've both got our wellies in here somewhere as well. Mine are black, so let's make those black. I actually don't know what colour Alex's are because I haven't seen them yet. Oh, I forgot the front door. The front door's not like that, but that's, you get the idea. And then moving on to the kitchen, and it's actually, I would say, probably more like that. The flooring in the kitchen is quite simple. It's like a laminated wood sort of flooring, which I don't actually know if we have in Sims. So I'm just gonna go for this, I think. This is a door here to go out into the back garden, which is actually sort of more like that, I guess. And then our storage cabinet situation is quite difficult. We've actually had to ask the landlord if we could potentially put in a shelf in here so we have extra space. So our fridge is kind of like that. So the fridge is inside of like a cabinet that is similar to the other cupboards. We then have a cupboard here, cupboard where the extractor fan is, but we can't use it because of the way that the extractor fan is. And then a cupboard here. It's kind of like, this is split into two cupboards. So one has the boiler in it and one has two shelves in it, I think it is. And then in this corner, there's like a, what do you call them? It's like a thing that goes into the cupboard and then you can kind of pull it out and there's extra storage space. This is a gas hob. And then we've got the oven underneath it. That still seems to glitch with Dream Home Decorator. And then here we've got a really nice kitchen sink actually. It's sort of like this. Maybe we can sort of just slot this in. That'll do. And then in this corner, we've got our microwave. And I've had to do this to try and get it like that because it's facing that way. And with normal Sims counters, you can't like turn them the opposite way. The dishwasher is here. We then have the kettle in this corner. The toaster is also there, but I don't think we have a toaster in Sims. And I'm going to use this to represent our air fryer. And the air fryer is in this corner, like so. We then have our kitchen utensils. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one to do. That's like that. And yeah, oils and salt and pepper are next to that because they couldn't fit in a cupboard. And then there's like tea, coffee, sugar canisters here. Alex normally puts a bunch of bananas there. There's a window ledge. This is like the extractor fan sort of thing. We've got a bin here. And I think that pretty much covers the kitchen. And moving on upstairs, and again, in the bathroom, it's kind of like a laminated wooden floor sort of thing. So I don't fully know if I'll be able to show exactly how it is. It's also obviously above the kitchen, so it's kind of like that. The walls are white, and then where the bath is like a brown sort of wall texture like that. This is actually a hot cupboard, like an era. Is that an era? Like a hot cupboard. It's got not the boiler, but the water tank, and there's a couple of shelves. And then upstairs, the carpets are kind of like a light grey sort of colour. And then the walls in here are similar to downstairs. They're kind of like, I don't know, like a, again, you can't really see it on camera. It's kind of like this kind of vibe, greys. In the bathroom, we've got a bath shower combo. We have like a shower caddy doodah. The toilet is here. And then we have like a toilet paper stand sort of thing there. Then you've got the sink. And then this came with the house, but there's kind of like small little shelves. They're not like the best, but they do. Like we've put some bits in there, just like shower bits, like hygiene products, that sort of stuff in there. Alex has his shaving beard trimmer doodah thing in there as well. And then we have the toilet rug and the mat coming out of the bath, sort of like that. There's like a towel rack, not exactly like that, but there's a towel rack there. And we have a small little bin over here. And I think that might be the bathroom. Oh, there's like a small little, oh my lord, that's huge. Small little vent in the corner. And yeah, that is how our bathroom looks. Moving on to my office now, which is the room that we are currently in. I don't know how best to show this, but I've got, the desk is here and it's got two IKEA Alex drawers with like a wooden plank on top. It's not as like thick as this, but it's that kind of idea. The monitors are sort of set up. So at the moment I've got two monitors. I've got a third monitor on the way. This is my chair, which is kind of semi-accurate. There you go, pink chair. This might be a little bit more of an accurate representation. It's got the camera, but we'll just get this. So it's kind of, there's a light in here, except it's kind of angled at the wall. So it bounces off the wall and it's not directly in my face because I get headaches quite easily. And then my camera is like attached to the desk. And again, I do not have a camera that big, but it's sort of, let's just do it like that for now. And then in the background, we've got this beautiful blue chair that you lot can probably see, except it's less of a navy blue and more of like maybe that kind of blue. We have blue shelves behind me as well, which I don't really know if Sims, okay, maybe this will do. And then you've got the plants kind of dangling off. But then I've just got like very small little cluttery bits behind me. I do want to add some more to this whole background. This room like needs a lot more in it because, as you may have noticed, it's still quite echoey. But once we get more in the room, hopefully that will go. And hopefully you lot can put up with the echoey sounds until we get more furniture in here. We have only been in here for like a week and a bit now, so we're getting there. slowly but surely. At the moment over here, there is like my boyfriend's workout bag and loads of his socks that we're chucking away. Do I do messy clothes on the floor? Like so? Or do I show you that we eventually want to get like a sofa bed? So I don't know the colour, I don't know the style, I don't fully know the logistics of it. But obviously, as this is a second bedroom, if we have, like if my family come to stay, if my parents come to stay, they live about an hour 45 from me, 2 hours / more with traffic. So if they ever come to stay, they'll need a place to sleep. So eventually we will be getting a sofa bed in that corner. But this is how this room is kind of looking at this current moment in time. Let's put the radiators up here as well. So the radiator in this room is just there. Radiator here is like there. Is there a radiator in the hallway? I don't think there is, you know. And also, what goes around the stairs? I think it's like a white barrier. Let me go look. Yeah, it's like a white barrier. Sort of like this, but a bit nicer looking. And then here we've got like a white shelving unit that at the moment because our storage is very limited, we've put like extra cleaning supplies in there, extra food bits in there, containers boxes in there. I want to get some like nice container boxes. There's like medical supplies in there. So that is just outside our door. This also is like a bit of a drop. So the best way to kind of accurately show that, I guess, is to raise this up. This is such a big bedroom. It's not this big. I'm gonna yoink it in. So this entire back wall is wardrobe space. It's literally like this. So we do have a decent amount of wardrobe space. So I can't be bothered to figure this out. So that will have to do. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, let's just pull this back out. Maybe it is like that. I guess the wardrobe space takes up a chunk of the room. I'm definitely not going to find anything that sort of remotely looks like our mattress. Not our mattress, our bed frame. So I'm just going to go with this for now. This is what our bed frame looks like. Ignore the friend's blanket. I need to get a bed runner. But just got to get to that. Okay, imagine this bedside table, but not falling apart. At the moment, I have taken the mirror that was on the back of the door of the bathroom because there's no like wall one. So the one that it was on the back of the door of the bathroom is currently like leaning against that wall. I have a vanity as well that my boyfriend still has to build, but that will be going in this corner. And then that kind of has like a small little stool to go with it. Not like looking anything near like that, but it's kind of got a stool to go with it. And honestly, like this is how the bedroom looks at the minute. There are a few boxes. So to make this realistic, we'll do that because there's a couple of boxes there. And obviously this isn't built yet, but that's kind of how it's looking. This is a lot thinner. Let's yoink this all in. Yeah, it's a bit more like that, I think. But yeah, that is how my first house looks in The Sims 4. This is my first time properly living away from home and moving out from my parents' house. I lived in uni halls and I lived in uni houses, but I always returned home. So this is my first big move and now I'm living with my boyfriend. I hope that you like the house and we will be obviously updating it. There's still a lot to go in it and a lot to change and a lot of adjustments, but this is how it's looking at the moment. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know if you like it in the comment section below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss a video. Take care and I will see you next time. Taz out.